You welcome to Wrestling Behind the Curtain. I don't do the geek. That's Chance. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. And today we're gonna get started with a new series. Let's say I'm gonna be helping everyone who needs a little bit more wrestling to watch. I'm gonna help you find what to watch. We all know about AEW or New Japan, or WWE, Raw and SmackDown, Impact, Ring of Honor is gone, but they still got TV coming, pay-per-views and such. But there's other shows that's out there that everyone doesn't watch or they don't know they should watch, and whether that be New Japan Strong, NXT 2.0, because some people don't they either they gave up or I'm gonna give you reasons why to watch them. Today we're gonna start with AEW Dark, and part of the reason why we start here is because even our very own Chance don't really watch the Dark and the Elevation. So today we're gonna get into it and see if I can persuade you guys to give it a try. So let's get into it.
Hey guys, this is Santi Numarel, and you're listening to Wrestling Behind the Curtain. It's the best place to wrestle, right behind the curtain.
You already know what it is.
So we're basing this series mostly off of the action, obviously the wrestling. How fast is it? How much wrestling is on it? What is the best matches they have to offer? We're gonna ask about the best wrestlers. I'm gonna give you a little background into the founding, all the shows and whatever, and I'm gonna give you maybe one or two things that make it different, right? So we're gonna start with again, like I said, with Dark and Elevation. Dark started in October 2019. The early days of AEW. Usually the runtime for a show is about 60 to 120 minutes. It's on YouTube. That's we're gonna get back to that. The commentators are Excalibur and Taz, which I think is, if you used to watch SmackDown back in the day when Taz was a commentator, he really has that oomph. I really like Taz. Maybe not too much, with the stable didn't work out too well. It's still developing, there's still stuff going on there. But as far as on the commentary desk, Taz is a killer. So we've had a couple of stints from other people too. Vicky Guerrero had, JR visited, Tony Schiavone, and AEW Dark is every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Dark Elevation, on the other hand, is Mondays. That's at 7 p.m. as well. Also on YouTube. It started in March 2021, so it's a lot newer. It was the third show out of AEW's now 4 shows because it did come out before Rampage started. When Paul White came out and announced it, speaking of Paul White, he is on the commentary team with Mark Henry and Tony Schiavone. That's their 3-man team. Dark has only had 60 episodes so far. So, if you want to watch it as a series, I guess that's an option for you still. And they already have a shortened runtime. It's about up to 120 minutes, right? Now, we all know what, or maybe we don't. Dark and Elevation are both development shows. They were like NXT was to WWE SmackDown and Raw. It's where you get to see the greener wrestlers. You get to see the indie wrestlers. You get to see people stacking up their record. That's a big reason for it. You get that record, like records, wins and losses matter in AEW, right? Well, sometimes you can't put those all on TV. So sometimes you put them on YouTube. And I'm gonna be honest, personally, I love squash matches. I love them, but you can't always put them on TV. You can't have Wardlow and Hobbs on TV every week, killing fools. Put them on TV every once in a while where they kill fools, but you gotta still build that record and make them look invincible. What you can do is put it on Dark and Elevation, and if you want to show the clips or you don't gotta do the whole entrance now because you can put it on TV. You can put just the finish. You're like, okay, you can show the record. Oh, he's out there still killing fools. It's a little, obviously, it's the sporting aspect to it. Because when you see a big name, they have to have a certain record. But it's like when Floyd Mayweather was fighting, people didn't care the first 3, 4, 5-0. Okay, 5-0 is cool. But 50-0, that's there's a difference there. That's part of the reason why you get that record. And people didn't watch all 50 of those fights, but they know 50-0 mean though. So yeah, you want to see the big fights. That's people gonna come watch. That's what the TV is for. That's what your pay-per-views are for. To get those, those other numbers up. AEW Dark and Elevation give you that. Dark and Elevation are usually taped before and after Rampage and Dynamite, depending on how the road is set up. But I've been to a couple of both because I've been to the Miami shows, and it can make a show a little bit longer, and it depends on how the crowd actually feels when they record and how long they've been going, how good the Dynamite Rampage show actually affects how the crowd reacts to whichever one is recorded after. Because again, they do them in all types of different order. They have this down to a science. So we do love storytelling and wrestling, but that's not the main device of AEW Dark and Elevation. Like I said, it's mostly about that action. They do have, sometimes they put a little story beat here, but it'll be like stable, unstable stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, you're getting it for that win loss. You want to see some more wrestling. You want to see some good action. You got some good stuff on there. I'm not saying like it's, you know, just there. I'm trying to tell you, if you need some more wrestling, this is where you can start. And it's the best part about it. It's on YouTube, accessible. You don't have to watch it live. So let's say someone tells you, like I'm about to tell you, certain matches are good. You can just go back and find them. It's easy, nice, and simple. So, you know, again, if you got the 40 minutes like this past week, that's how long Dark was. It's only 40 minutes. You can get in there. If that's what you want to do, that's an option. So Elevation was 40 minutes this week with 5 matches. You got Keith Lee, Swerve, Dark Order, Abaddon. I like Abaddon, a personal favorite of mine. And Sonny Kiss was all involved. And Dark was 75 minutes this week. Had Hobbs, Tony Storm, Ricky Starks. These are stars. Like, I love Ricky Starks. Man. If he could be on Dark and Elevation, again, maybe I'll go check it out every once in a while. Let's see how, again, not much mic work, so that's not really what you're going for. But again, they got that action. So that's where you can find it. So let me tell you about some of the best matches. I'm gonna give you 2 examples. You go find some more. You want more suggestions? Y'all could put in the comments, and I'll give you some more information. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll give you that information. They'll be in the description as well. So the 2 best matches I'm gonna give. Number 1 is Jack Evans versus Kenny Omega. I don't know what the star rating on this was because I don't really care about star ratings too much. But Jack Evans versus Kenny Omega for the AAA Mega Championship. This was in 2019, November 2019. This was Kenny Omega's first defense of that belt. Jack Evans is one of the more underutilized stars on AEW throughout his run, but he is a savvy veteran. He's great in the ring, and it's Kenny Omega, the best bout machine. Y'all know all accolades, and if you don't, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. So it was his first defense after he beat it off Rey Fenix at the AAA Heroes Immortales pay-per-view. And again, I could give you words, but go check out the match. I think you go on YouTube, you type it in, it'll come up on AEW site, nice and easy. Another match I'm gonna give you is Matt Sydal versus Dante Martin. This match was so good. A month later, we got it on TV. They put it on Dynamite a month not even a month later, in the same month, in June itself. It happened in June 21. Matt Sydal and Dante Martin, if you know now, how we can see how great chemistry they've teamed. They've had more matches. They've actually faced each other a couple times now, but this was the first time they've met. So it was a different energy. It was frenetic. You know, they don't have the chemistry they have now, but you can see that they're both great workers. Sydal, formerly Evan-born, if you don't know, he no slouch, you know. So those 2 matches I recommend go checking them out. And if those get you check out, maybe you go watch other Dark Elevation again, Monday, Tuesday, 7 p.m. on YouTube. You don't have to watch them live if you don't want to. But if you need a little bit more wrestling, I'm here to tell you this is one example, AEW Dark and Elevation, to go find that. Another example, I'll give it to you in the next video. Come back, and you'll see it. New Japan Strong, one of my personal favorites. Everyone know, check this out. This is the American stronghold of New Japan. So again, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Talk shit if you want. I don't care. It's my opinion. Hey, these are my opinions. I already know wrestling fans are toxic. Go get the merch. That'll be in the description as well. And we out. If you ever hear that little bell in the videos, just know that's our wrestling Discord. It's popping. Come in there and join. It'll be in the description. Oh, there you go again. It'll be in the description box. Make sure you join that. Talk some shit.